lawyer comes to play to know which to put first.
If he is also a lawyer, okay, now, or she is a lawyer that is not into, stuff like that as well. That was why I asked that question earlier on. Adultery. Most times, I'm not saying women don't commit adultery, but most times you find out that men do it. The most. And so, okay, let me now ask you this question. As a woman, what would you rather a woman does when it comes to representation? Do you go for a female representation who can understand the in-depth of your pain, what you're going through, what you've been through, who can relate? Or do you go to a male lawyer who has absolutely no idea?
Even when you know that this woman, Asheju Ekpo, she has come to you as a professional to defend her case. Even when you know that even the woman in my house that we are still married cannot do all of this for me, you have to be you still have to go on as a professional. You don't see that person as a woman, you don't see him as a man. You see him as a client. So whether you can go to a man, you can go to a woman. But professionalism is very key. Don't say because a woman will understand my pains and the woman is not so grounded on divorce matters. It will mess up your case. And at times it can even get emotional and sentimental.
Yes.
So I won't say that you should go to a man or you go to a woman. Go to the best. The best man.
And if I may add to that, Busara just said how it should be.
It should be
on paper. But we know that that's not how it is.
Exactly.
It's very difficult while professionals are not meant to get emotionally vested in their matters and all that, it's very difficult not to be. It's very difficult. There's hardly a case, especially if you're into divorce and all this, relational matters. So what I advise, she has said it the way it should be, but that's not the way it is in reality. You see the lawyers taking sides. So what I advise my people, any woman that comes to me for counseling is, while you are relating your matter to the lawyer, be looking at how that lawyer is talking. The questions. Do you feel a connection? Do you feel empathy? Do you feel that he or she understands you? I agree with Busara totally. It has nothing to do with gender. It can be a man and a woman. Like I told you, when I went to my boss and I told him my case, I didn't talk too much. Because he already saw some of those things. And that helped.
Sorry, Biade, to cut
yes.
Do you know that even when you go to a woman can be biased?
Barely. I've seen women. They are terrible.
What are you going through?
He gives you 50,000 every. He gives you 50,000 every month. You are still complaining. My husband gives you 20,000.
So the best man for the job.
The best man for the job. Yes. And the best way to know it is when you are relating. Before you engage him or her permanently, you first of all discuss why you are here. Be looking at the demeanor and how relatable or how if he or she is connecting with your story. If you see someone that is passionate, like wow, know that you're in the right place. Sometimes a lot of women get their lawyers through me. Because I send them to someone that knows that you understand. Don't just walk into a lawyer's office to go ask around. Make sure, because you need expert, like she said. You need the best. You need someone that has been in this situation so much that when they see a victim, they know. Even if you don't look like a victim. Because most victims don't look like victims.
Because sometimes they even expect you to look haggard.
Yes, and you're not haggard.
And you're not haggard.
He's not beating you. You have a job, so you look good.
And they're asking, what do you need a divorce?
Exactly. So you need someone that, even though you are looking put together and everything, will know that you have suffered injustice and that you need to be dressed.
Yes, I agree absolutely. So please, Miss Abiade, please, can you take us through the stigma? Did you experience any?
I did. Okay. There is no divorce in our society. In our climate.
Are you married now?
I am not.
Okay.
I am not. I'm really taking my time. I've not found a better person. So You take your time.
Yes.
And I don't want to be second wife.
Oh, okay.
So that complicates it
That's
more.
fantastic. I mean, that's
Yeah,
your choice.
you know. So it's your choice, yes.
Yes.
So the stigma starts from your family. It starts from your home, the closest people that you love. You know, ó ti kọ́kọ́, lọ́kọ́,
Imagine.
ó ti fail, kò wá submissive, kò lórí dúró.
You know.
People want to excuse or explain your failure. And you see, sometimes failure is not a failure. Failure is just a stepping stone to success.
To success, yes.
It's not absolute. Failure is never. You can decide to make failure not absolute. I've learned to appreciate failure more than success because I know that the most successes I've experienced in my life are product of failures.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I don't shy away from failure again. In fact, I've learned to celebrate it. When it happens, I've learned to be very practical and pragmatic about it. Okay, Oluwose, another lesson I need towards my journey of success. So of course, they will stigmatize you from your loved ones first. You must build a thick skin and build enough confidence to not allow the negativity to penetrate you, or else you will not live a happy life. They will spoil the joy that you are supposed to gain from the liberation from bondage and oppression. And that's why I say a lot of women after divorce, they are sad, they are disheveled. Instead of using that time to leap, drop, you have been liberated, kilo tuku, but you are waiting for acceptance and validation from people. They won't give you until you give them a reason to celebrate you. Then they'll forget the failure and celebrate you. But while that failure is the last thing on your record, that is what they will keep pointing out. So leave their negativity, shut them out. They don't know what you are going through. They don't know your story. They are even in worse mess. Instead of them minding their own business to get out of it, they are using your own top. Just leave them now. They are doing what they should do. Close all those venues where you are being stigmatized, you are being emotionally, abused all over again. No matter how close they are, learn to validate yourself. Listen to your inner voice. You have done what is best for you.
Absolutely.
Now ask yourself, how do I move forward to greater things? Spend your energy towards that. Then after your inner people, then we move to your friends, colleagues. You must learn to have an appropriate reply for everything. Don't try.
Just ignore.
Well, sometimes it might not be easy to ignore because they are your friends. So when they say some things, you are there. So when you ignore, it's as if you are validating what they are saying. So, but what you must have an adequate reply. Like if you see, like